Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get the updates. Really excited for today's video. The beer is courtesy of Butcher for the World. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And this is Clear IPA. 5 C's because it has 5 hops that begin with C. Citra, Centennial, Chinook, Cascade, and Columbus. They're calling it an IPA at 7.25% ABV. And not reading the tasting notes until I give my own thoughts. Proper glassware so you can finish the rest. All right, so 5C hops. Beer's clear enough that you can see how dirty this glass is. Yeah, I mean it looks unfiltered, right? Like it's not water clear, right? But it's certainly not some sort of hazy turbid. It's unfiltered looking. Almost exactly 1 finger of head. It's off-white, small bubbles by the top. They're starting to look soapy because of how they're breaking up into larger bubbles. You tell me it's going to be a clear IPA. That's about what I'm expecting. So it definitely looks the part. Let's get into the aroma. Orange and stone fruit. Yeah, orange. Man, we're talking apricots, nectarines, some peach. Not overly ripe. None of this stuff is overly ripe. Orange has a little bit of orange zest, a little bit of lemon zest too. A little bit of grapefruit. So nice citrus note because it's got a few different citruses working. Slight generic herbaceous note also. Let's get into the glass. Cheers. Thanks again, Hot Butcher. That's nice. Nice level of bitterness. It does drink like an IPA in the best possible way. Follows the nose pretty good. There's the apricot, nectarine, into peach thing is close to dominant. It's like those 3 things and the orange are what's, I don't know, 80% of what I'm tasting, like a flavor, but like you do get the bitterness and things like that. Yeah, like the aroma, a little bit of herbaceous. A little bit of pine. It's almost... It's interesting. So it's almost like, is it more piney or more danky? I'm going to say it's more pine resin, but there's a little bit of this dank herbaceous thing too. But the more I'm drinking it, the more I'm getting this pine. Yeah. There is some sweetness before that bitterness kicks in. So it's a nice little bit of a roller coaster there. The malt is not full caramel, but it's very West Coast, like caramel, sweet pine resin, kind of like sweet maltiness, or like what the sweetness of the malt is doing with the hops, where it's not just like obviously hop taste, but it's like either a mix or the malt on its own. I hope that makes sense. What are their tasting notes? Bright citrus, yeah, I mean, I got 3 different kinds. Pleasant pine, I agree with that. Ripe tropical. I mean, I'm going more those stone fruits than tropical stuff. But the other 2, I think we're 100% agreement on the first 2 tasting notes I read. It's not overly tropical to me. Yeah, I'm going to stick with what I was saying. But yeah, the other 2 notes for sure. Have you had this beer before? Have you had 5C hops lately? Or even 3C hops lately? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.